myself Shweta Gohil and welcome to the session of Microwave and Radar Engineering. Today we will see waveguides in microwaves. What we will see is waveguides and definition, characteristic of the waveguides, advantages of waveguides, comparison between transmission lines and waveguides. We will see EM field within the waveguides and we will see possible modes of propagation in waveguide. Okay, let us see the definition of waveguide. Waveguide is single conductor and a hollow metallic tube of uniform cross section which is used for transmitting electromagnetic waves by successive reflections from inner walls of the waveguide, that are known as waveguides. There are many types of waveguides we will see in further sessions. Now we will see some of the characteristics of waveguides which makes it useful for microwave transmission lines. Waveguide is generally preferred in microwave communications. Waveguide is special form of transmission line which has hollow metal tube. Unlike transmission lines, the waveguide has no center conductor. The tube wall provides distributed inductance. The empty space between the walls provide distributed capacitance. These are heavy, bulky and expensive. Now we will see some of the advantages of waveguides. Waveguides are easy to manufacture. They can handle more power in terms of kilowatt. Power loss is very negligible in waveguide. They offer very low loss. It means low attenuation. When microwave energy travels through waveguide, it experiences lower losses than coaxial cable, which is one of the type of transmission lines. Now see, we will see comparison between transmission line and waveguides. There are some parameters which can be compared between these two. Transmission line is two or more conductors separated by some insulating medium, like we can compare it with coaxial cable, microstrip line, slot line, etc. Whereas waveguides are metal waveguides, they are typically enclosed conductor filled with insulating medium. The next comparison is normal operating mode in transmission line is TEM mode, which is transverse electromagnetic mode, but in waveguide this mode is not possible, but TE and TM mode are possible. In transmission lines, all frequencies can pass through a transmission line, but whereas in waveguide only higher frequencies than TE and TM mode will propagate. So we can say waveguide is high pass filter. Reflections in transmission lines are very less, but in waveguide all waves travels through reflections from the wall of waveguide. In transmission line we consider characteristic impedance, but in waveguides we consider wave impedance. Propagation of waves is according to the circuit theory in transmission lines, whereas propagation of waves is according to field theory in waveguides. In transmission lines, large cross-section transmission lines can transmit high power levels, whereas in waveguides it is impractical due to large size and high cost. In transmission lines, waves do not disperse, but in waveguides, wave gets dispersed. This is all about the comparison of the waveguides. Now we will move upon the next topic, which is EM field configuration of waveguide. See, in order to determine EM field configuration within the waveguide, Maxwell's equations should be solved subject to the appropriate boundary condition at walls of the waveguide. Such solutions gives rise to the number of field configuration. Each configuration is known as a mode. The following are the different modes which are possible in waveguide system. Let us see. The first mode we will talk about is TEM mode, which is known as transverse electromagnetic wave mode. Here both electric field and magnetic field are directed components. Next mode is TE mode, which is transverse electric mode. Here only electric field is purely transverse to the direction of propagation and magnetic field is not purely transverse. What do you mean by transverse? Is perpendicular to the direction of propagation. The next is transverse magnetic TM mode. Here only magnetic field is transverse to the direction of propagation, whereas electric field is not transverse. And the last mode is hybrid mode, which is known as HE mode. Here neither the electric nor the magnetic field are transverse to the mode of propagation. That's all about the propagation of EM waves, and that's all about the session of today. Next we will see different types of waveguides, and we will see comparison between circular waveguide and rectangular waveguide in our next session. And for today I have assignment questions. The first question is define wavelength. Second question is give at least 5 differences between transmission lines and waveguides. And the third question is what are the different modes of propagation in waveguide. Besides from assignment, you can also attempt the quiz session which is given in the description box below, and also you can scan it by QR code. Thank you. That's all for today's session. Thank you for watching.
If you like this video, please subscribe and like our YouTube channel LJPEC-ELE, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get latest video update fast.